Okay. I think we is good. So, as I said on my Subnautica stream last night, I had hit level 70 on Machinist. So, we're at a point where we can complete the whole Machinist Questline in one go. Because from what I know, Machinist Questline, obviously it's when you first pick it up, level 30, to the end of Stormblood, that's level 70. And then, at the start of level well, I would say level 71, no wait. Shit, what level is the first Shadowbringers dungeon? 71, 72 I think, around there. So at that point, after you complete that dungeon, that's when you can pick up a role quest. So I still have 20 more levels to go, and I really want to level everything just so we can have like one big ol' questline finale, you know? And so basically, like, because all the Shadowbringers, it's like the role quests, they're all pretty good. And Endwalker was like really good too. The only thing is that, oh shit. The only thing is that unless you've seen my Shadowbringers, you know, like my live streams of that, you wouldn't know about the the role quest that I did. Because Shadowbringers makes you, or it's required that you complete one before you can progress. And obviously, with me being a Dark Knight, it was a tank role quest. Although I did like that if you completed the tank role quest and you went on to like the post Shadowbringers MSQ, there's a point where you encounter someone and you can call out something that happened in the tank role quest. And even the person's like, you knew about it, like, oh, so you know about this, so then you understand why this is a big deal. Oh wait, no, hold on. I need to talk to Hilda. Hilda's over here. Yeah, she's down here. Okay. Alright, the gang's all here. What is this? What's the name of the thing? Runting heist? The fuck? Hilda has a favor to ask of you. Anything for you, Hilda. You're awesome. Can you see me how we're doing, man? Yes. Alright, well, there ain't much to test yet. Things are coming along, but progress is bloody slow. None of these buggers is the flair for the irons what you or Joy showed. Oh, damn. Huh, we'd best let them get back to it, then. I have a different favor to ask of you, Sari. The Watch has been tasked with its first big job, standing guard of the Temple Knight's investiture ceremony. The ceremony is an important event, and sending the Watch to, well, watch over it, is a gesture what's meant to embody the new spirit of harmony between highborn and lowborn. Lucia didn't honey her words. She said that making a mess of this duty is like to harm our reputation beyond saving. The Hounds will be knocked down before they even take their first steps. But getting back to that favor, there should be a meeting to discuss security concerns for the event, and I want you sitting in on it. You see, the representative from the Temple Knights is the kind of bloke what has me itching to shoot him in the teeth. Damn. Pompous bastard by the name of Muscadine. So, if you're there, I might just be able to keep my trigger finger under control. First rule of gun safety, keep your finger off the trigger. You never have it on there. In fact, that's actually pretty neat that they did that with, what's called, Metal Gear Solid, I think. There's a lot of, like, official work where it has Snake not have his finger on the trigger, but, like right outside of it. Which is the way you're supposed to do it. And, of course, always treat a gun, no matter what, as if it's loaded. Don't ever point it at something you don't want to destroy. And there's your gun lesson for the day. Brought to you by Machinists. You see the representative? Oh yeah, we already read this. Sorry. Thanks, Sari. I appreciate the support. I'll see you at the congregation then. Oh, that's right, I forgot. This is Stormblood fanfare. Oh wait, give me 1 second. Hang on. What's this going on right here? Okay. We're gonna get this. I'm gonna get this shit out of the road. And tomorrow we'll do more Subnautica while I'm level grinding this on the off screen. The congregation, isn't that like yeah. Where our boy Amric hangs around at. Oh, is this guy? Oh great, here we go. Another fucking arrogant, high and mighty Ellison. It's really easy to make an Ellison so act like that, I guess. Then again, they do have the smug faces for it, so. You. I was not informed. Is there a problem? Sarah's here as my advisor. I trust her advice a damn sight more than that of a certain empty-helmed, stiff-backed blue blood. Yeah, you tell him. Huh. I would not dispute her place at this meeting. In fact, I will be far less inclined to entrust this duty to a certain foul-mouthed, disrespectful commoner, were she not accompanied by such an advisor. Oh, he's letting it slide because he knows. He's like, oh shit, wait a minute, this is the hero of Ishgard. The one who ended the Dragon Song War. Of course he's not gonna fight me. But if it's Hilda, then it's like, okay, no, that's a different story. She's the mongrel. I remember that's what they called her, like in the Heavensward storyline. They call her the mongrel because she's half Elzen, half here. So basically half elf, half human. Oh man, my character's like, don't fight, please. My apologies for the interruption, Sir Muscadine. I bear urgent news. Speak then. Sir, a thief has breached the vault and stolen the sacred blade Runting. Oh, that's where it's like, okay. The vault. Oh, I have bad memories of the vault. Runting's a sword that's used to dub new knights, or so they tell me. But that place is crawling with guards. Hard to imagine how someone even managed to get in there, let alone filch anything. It is unthinkable. The treasury door is secured with 7 different locks. Sentries stand vigilant night and day. None could approach without notice. Are you sure it's not a man on the inside? I mean, that's the only way I could think that, you know, someone could sneak by all that and make it seem not suspicious. The sentries claimed they were struck senseless. Oh shit. They later awoke to find the door to the treasury hanging open. But of all the valuables secreted within, only the blade was missing. Oh, okay, so never mind. Or it could have been someone they knew and then wham. No, I think they would recall that. By all accounts, the entire incident took place over the span of a few short minutes. This burglar obviously had a plan and was very precise in its execution. And you say that only Runting was taken. The loss of such a prominent symbol right before the ceremony bodes ill for Sir Americ's reputation. The Lord Commander cannot afford to have his authority eroded at this delicate stage, lest Ishgard once more fall prey to infighting and insurrection. We must reclaim the blade ere its disappearance becomes common knowledge. But I have not the time nor the nights to spare for this. Adventurer here. Oh yeah, and Hilda. Well, my hounds might be able to help you there. They're the best the watch has to offer, and I reckon they can keep their gobs shut. Oh, well, that was a quick glare. Your ceremonies are time to shine, so we've a vested interest in seeing it go forward as planned. And there's no harm in getting on Sir Amic's good side. Neither. Let's say we look into it. I'm here, don't worry, you can trust me too, right? Do as you wish. With Steri's assistance, mayhap even your mob of commoners will see more modicum of success. Now if you'll excuse me. I have important things to take care of. Okay. Prickly bastard. You'd think he'd show a bit more bloody gratitude. Anyways, enough of that. We've a sword to find. I think he'll show gratitude if we actually complete the work, you know? We can begin by asking some questions, I reckon. Get our own idea of what happened. Ready to put on your Inquisitor robes? Oh, hell yeah. Good. Then I have the perfect bloke for us to talk to. I know a knight who took part in that raid on the vault a while back, and he just so happens to be a captain of the Treasury Guard. Let's head to the Hopla and see if our man's about. Alright, cool. I feel acknowledged. I have to admit, this was something that was very highly criticized on, in A Realm Reborn. And, well, also some Heavensward, where despite you completing these amazing things, sometimes people just still treat you like shit. Like random people would. And it's like, hey, where's my respect? This looks closer, I guess. But then obviously, like, over time, like, you know, you start seeing, like, more random NPCs recognizing you. Hang on. Wait, what the fuck is going on with my phone? Hang on, YouTube kind of like crashed on my phone. Let's close it and bring it back. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's do our investigation. Here we go. Alright. Well, I can see why Hilda wants to shoot his teeth in. Oh, what a great choice of words. But at the same time, I appreciate that he acknowledged me. Mr. Seri and Mistress Hilda, Sir Muscadine told me to expect you. Huh, and I thought he'd no time to spare. Does this mean you're to help or hinder us? Why, to help you, of course. Here, material evidence from the scene. Oh, excuse me, sorry. I'll take that. All 7 locks on the treasury door were destroyed, and this scrap of metal was found lodged in one of the keyholes. God, I love Hilda's hairstyle. The impacts crushed it all out of shape, but that looks like a bullet to me. Our culprit's wielding some sort of firearm. A firearm, did you say? Who goes there? Is this Savanovan? Oh wait, no, some random lady. Thickly painted noblewoman? Does that mean she has like a lot of makeup on? Has there been yet another crime committed with one of those horrible inventions? By the gods, I can scarcely sleep at night for worry. I suspect this is all the fault of Sir Amic's precious revolution. Who might you be, miss, and what did you mean by another crime? Why, the tales I've heard at high tea this past week will curl your toes. They say a musket-wielding brigand now terrorizes the Western Highlands, just when the threat of those dragon-loving heretics has finally ended. A new nightmare rises to take their place. And, lest you think this some noble lady's fancy, even the traders come to supply the crozier speak of shots echoing in the air near Hemlock. Dreadful. Simply dreadful. I understand that our knights must honor their oath to aid foreign nations, but must have come at the cost of keeping order in Ishgard. Look at me. I've become positively flushed. I must retire to my chambers. Was she hard of hearing or somewhat? That slathered harpy didn't so much as glance in my direction. An unfortunate habit of the more traditional highborn, I'm afraid. Such stubborn examples aside, however, your actions have taught many of our nobles the wisdom of heeding the common citizenry. I have not been ignored like that in a while. Well, thank you for the bullet, Sir Knight. Good day to you. As much as I like to ignore her ladyship's babbling, it might be worth looking into the rumor of this bandit up near Hemlock. Concerning the time and how the treasury was robbed, it's just too much of a coincidence. You have a couple of leads to follow, huh? Why don't you take the bullet to Stefanovan and see if he can tell us where it came from? Meanwhile, I'll head out to Hemlock and look for anyone who's armed with a carbine, or somewhat similar. Come join me once you're done with the bullet. Might be as I'll need your help with the search. Alright, Hilda. See you there. Man, this is cool. I get to work with Hilda. I mean, it was already cool enough as it was to be with her through some of the Heavensward quests, but this is better. Okay. Oh, wait, right. Over here. Alright, that was weird. Okay, there we go. So my controller disconnected right then and there during the load. Which is probably the best case scenario for that kind of thing. Sorry, how fares the training of our indomitable watch? You have something for me? I sure do. A deformed bullet extracted from the shattered lock of a vault door. Yes, this is certainly the remnant of a bullet fired from close range. But more than that, I cannot tell you. It may have been made right here in the manufactory, but honestly, there's little difference between our ammunition and the bullets forged in limbs of Laminsa. I'm sorry, the deformation makes it impossible to identify an origin with any degree of accuracy. Shit. Damn it. Usually, you know, you can tell usually what kind of gun sometimes it's fired based on what you find in the bullet. Or maybe... No, it's not true. I was gonna say maybe I've seen too many Criminal Minds or... what is it called? All those police investigation shows. Although speaking of, I have not been watching Criminal Minds in a long while. It's a good show. I gotta get back into it. Oh god, how many seasons is there? I know it's a lot. And I kind of vaguely remember how it starts. Shit, don't tell me I have to watch the whole thing from the beginning. Again. No, I probably should. I did take a long break. And at the time when I was watching it, it wasn't my Netflix profile. It was someone else's. So I don't even know where I left off. Of course, now I have my own Netflix, so... Oh, what? I'm going to kill it first. Shit. Come on, HP, rise! In the meantime... Alright. It should be easy. Although, too bad there's no other more dangerous marks. I should be able to kill him fast. Oh. Whoa, the music got cool. Too bad it didn't last that long. Okay, hemlock, hemlock. Ah, here it is. Hilda! Hilda, why are you down? Oh, shit. Alright. Blast his ass. Neck rip. That's a pretty metal move. Hilda, are you okay? A leather collar from the fallen beast? Collar? That means it belongs to someone? My thanks. I was paying too much attention to the ground when the beast came at me. I managed to put down one or two, but... What's that you've got there? I found a collar. A leather collar. Huh. Those curs must have been set to guard the place, though they seem wild enough for me. I found signs that someone was here, Sari. Could be that her ladyship's brigand is more than empty parlor talk. Let's get back to the room before we compare notes, though, eh? It's bloody freezing out here. I mean, isn't it freezing in Ishgard, too? It's all freaking icy. Oh, shit, what am I doing? Just teleport. Oh shit, my freaking phone's about to die. There we go. Okay, so we have some rogue gunslinger out here somewhere. Okay. Going down here. Alright. Right, so what have we got? Did that bullet have a tale to tell? Not exactly. Ah, oh, that's too bad. I thought maybe we could learn where it came from, at least. Like what type of gun it came from? Yeah, I thought so too. Seems that leaves us chasing after this mystery bandit. Maybe I'll head out to Hemlock again and have another poke around. I'll stick it out here and keep drilling the troops then. You'll be the first to know when they're ready for inspection. We'll make you proud. We'll make you proud. Don't you worry about that. And don't stay away for too long. We have a thief to catch. Alright. Shall we continue forth? Release the hounds! I have something to share with you, Sari. I pulled a scrap of parchment from a campfire I found by Hemlock. That was fast. And the bits that weren't blackened and burnt were an interesting read. Seems as a contract of sort, promising the sale of a historically significant blade to a certain Leminson merchant. I'll give you one good guess as to which bloody blade it's referring to. Of course. That Leminson bloke never gives us a name. But he's famous for building a trade empire in the ashes of Calamity. There's rumors aplenty as to why the shifty booger's so successful, and not a few of them point to a profit made from black market goods. Well, it turns out that this infamous merchant was stopped at a checkpoint on the border. The temple knights there were keeping an eye out for a stolen sword, and reported the trader was last seen making for Boulder Downs. That seems to match up with what we read in the contract, huh? We need to find that merchant, and wait until the thief shows up with the blade. What say you both? I can count on you to come along, right? Excalibur! Yeah. Hey, that's the name of my server here. Now you just hold on there, miss. I took your instructor job, but that don't mean you can drag me to the fray to wipe your goddamn arses. No one said you had to do any fighting. Think of it as a chance to train us in the field. Even if you might need to dodge a bullet or two. Damn. Why do I let myself get roped into these messes? Well, seeing as the merchant's giving me old man a bad name, I suppose I can help you this one time. I better see you out there too, Sari. I won't let you down, sir. I am a great student. I guess. That's settled then. Get your kits and meet us out in the near Boulder Downs. Off to Boulder Downs. Oh wait, hold on. I could just teleport out through here. Take me to the gates of judgment. Alright. Alright, here we go. Boulder Downs, Boulder Downs. Wait, which is the fastest way to get there? Oh, I could take the cave over here. Dun 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 dun. Here we go. Alright, let's go find this merchant. And show him what for. You know, sometimes I like to go here to check to see if there's any sprouts who are struggling with the Oh, look, it's tomorrow! That means they got every job to level 80, by the way. But yeah, sometimes there are sprouts there that struggle with a certain enemy that pops up there. Because if you're not fast enough and use an item on them, on the big enemy, it will kick your ass. Like, legit. More often than not, I see dead sprouts there. So if I can't save them, I usually switch to a job where, you know, like a healer, and then resurrect them. A little easier now since I do have White Mage to 60 and also now Scholars at level 90. Alright, here we are. And then other times, you know, if I'm a DPS or a tank, then I'll just go in there and fight the thing for them. Usually, there's been some close calls, I remember. I saved a few sprouts. We found the merchant, Sari. He's out there doing a deal as we speak. But first we need to make sure his customer is the thief and bastard we're looking for. Sim, grab another hound and sniff out the situation. Is that how you say his name? Sim? I'm not sure. You'd best go too, Sari, just in case them pups run into something they can't handle. If Sim files this up, be sure to give him a good smack across the snout from me. Hell yeah! I want to smack someone. What do scholars do? Read them a bedtime story? Scholars are a healer, but they use like a fairies to heal mostly. Oh shit. Like that's how they work. But I mean, like as usual healers, you know, every healer has a revival. Is that how you say it? Yeah. A res. They have a res. They all have a res move. So, but yeah, scholars, like, yeah, they use books, but their main healing comes from the fairies that they summon, who basically does all the work for them, and the spells that you cast are either dots or... Wait, is it dots? I'm pretty sure there's still a dot that you can use. And basically casting shields on your party. It's kind of like a it's like Sage. They're both barrier healers. So you have to more or less... I really like that music. It's the way it kicked in. But they're like preemptive healing, sort of. Like, you have to know what attack is gonna basically be raid wide or whatever, and then cast a shield before that happens. And then, whereas I believe Astrologian and White Mage, they're more reactive. You heal after your party takes damage. In terms of healing though, I did see that White Mage has like way more beefy healing. What? Hilda don't trust us or somewhat? After all the drills Rosenthal put us through, I reckon we can manage a bit of spying. I don't know, can you? Alright, we get to do a duty. Are you certain of this? As I recall, the client requested that runting be delivered directly upon its acquisition. Aye, that was the deal. We delivered the sword, but then our client, as you say, turned around and gave it right back. Changed a brilliant art or something. I don't know. Look, can you fence the thing or not? Yes, yes. I'm sure we can come to an equitable arrangement. Ha 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 ha. Aye, this is the bloke. Yes, ma'am. We got the sword. Understood. Hilda's getting ready to charge in. We wait here for the rest of the hounds. Release the hounds! I feel like Mr. Burns. Release the hounds! The Sacred Blade Runting. An impressive piece, heavy with history and tradition. Should fetch a fine price for the right buyer. Well, thank the bloody gods for that. Now about our share. I've got something to share with you right here, brigand. Who the bloody hells are you? Hilda's Hounds. We uphold the law in Ishgard, and you're all suspects in the theft of the Sacred Blade Fronting. Ishgardian soldiers? I'll not risk my life against you fanatics. He's like, peace out. He dropped the blade. Get back here, you coward. I don't know how you found us, but you'll not be leaving here alive. He's like, what? Did you think I came here alone? I mean, because then he's a battling leader. He could just snap his fingers and call everyone. I knew it! Holy shit.
That's far enough!
Alright, fuck him up. Alright, who else is shooting me? Is it this guy? Well, he's trying to. Fucking drill your face. Take that. Yeah. You can't touch this. Oh, this is the one that's shooting me. Alright. Alright, wanna see this big hit? Bam. Alright, I'll drill this guy. Take a drill in the back. Right in the ass. Alright, blast this guy. And then blast that guy. Thinking he's cool, whatever. Oh wait, I didn't mean to hit that guy. Hit this guy. Dead. Come on, you guys, I'm basically doing all the work here. Look at that, I already took one shot at that dude and he's like almost half dead. Oh, and I still got that guy. Here, eat a drill. There, dead. Now can we fight this guy? Had enough yet? Oh, they called her the mongrel here. Bloody hells. Right. Bring on me beauty. Wait, what? Here, I've got a new planet for you. Have fun. What the hell's that? Oh, he's a big boy. Hello there. Good, a challenge. Don't mind if I do. Blast his ass. Can you fuck off? Kindly fuck off. There, asshole.
One shot, one kill.
Alright, maybe I need everyone else's help, because they're not doing anything.
Let's finish it.
Can I interrupt it? Oh, I interrupted it, yes. Come on, you guys. Oh, God. I have to do all the work, don't I? Where's the other one? Oh, it's this guy. I see him. He's down. He's so little, I almost missed him. Alright. Come this way. Alright, eat drill. Easy peasy. Oh, interrupt. Got him. Alright, here we go. Overheat. Blast him. Glock him. Alright, he's almost dead. Come on, guys. Eat drill. Oh, yeah. Alright, we got 4 people after all that. Oh, man. Alright, that was fun. I killed everybody. The lads are still after the bandit chief himself, but it looks like we've got this lot sorted. We'll march him back to Ishgard, squeeze him for information, and then hand him over to Muscadine. Nice. That was a bit easy, though. Oh, shit. We did it, Sari. We got the sword back. The Hounds have done well, huh? The Hounds... I mean... You held up. Most of you guys did held up, so... It lasted longer than I thought you would, at least for the most part. Thanks, Sarah. That means a lot coming from you. Well, from what I've learned on this show called 100 Humans on Netflix, highly recommend, by the way. There's a part where they, I forgot what episode it was, but they were talking about the effects of positive and negative criticism. And in the show, like, they were doing... The contestants were given like about an hour or two to practice plate spinning. And the guy who was teaching them, he had to pick from this like ball, like, or like this like bowl, and inside like whatever ball you took out, whether it was red for negative, green for positive criticism, he had to go based on that. So when people did like great, he was like, oh well, you know, and he got the red ball. He'd be like, oh well, you're still kind of sloppy about it, you weren't that great, still need more practice. And then and then with the people that did awful, he'd be like, oh no, you're doing great, you know, like, because with some of them he got the green ball. And it was kind of sad, but there was one where a guy did badly. It was an old guy. He did badly, and then it was the negative ball, the negative criticism. The poor guy, he told them, my dog can spin the plate better than you can. And then after the old guy walked away, like all dejected, the guy was like, that was the worst thing I've ever said. I feel terrible. And luckily at the end they did tell them like that was the point of the experiment, and you know, the old guy did have an extra shot of doing it again, and he did well. But sure enough, like after those criticisms, they were told to come back again within another hour after doing whatever practice they had to do. The people who at first did very well but got the negative criticism, they actually played worse after that. Like they kind of got in their head a bit, and they were overthinking it as they were trying to spin the plate. Whereas the people who did very badly, they actually saw improvement with the way that, you know, like with the plate spinning ability. Like they were actually able to hold, like get more points, because they were doing like a point system too, like how on certain things that were doing, like how long they were holding it, whether they can spin it on their finger or on their nose. Yeah. And yeah, so there you go. That it basically reinforced that positive criticism is indeed the better way to go about things if you want someone to improve. So basically encouraging criticism. Okay, anyway, there's that. But again, if you have Netflix, I highly recommend watching 100 Humans. It's very neat. Okay, so, well, of course, they've bloody done well. They've got me training them. Sorry, Hilda, but the leader's gone. Seems the bastard had a chocobo hidden nearby. He was in a saddle away before we could have catch him. Well, there's not to be done about it. The blade's ours now. In any case, so let's call this one a victory. Time to head home. I'm pretty sure that dude will come around. And then we'll blast his brains out. Sorry, hang about a bit, would you? There's something we need to discuss. Sure. What about participation trophies? You know what? There was, they didn't do that. They only had like a select number of them doing it. But there was one point where, I think it was the last episode, where they were, one of the anonymous humans, no, not anonymous, they're not anonymous, never mind. But one of the humans that were participating in these experiments, they said, well, they had an experiment in question in mind, which was people who had last names that were like in the later half of the alphabet tend to be called last or something like that. So then they came up with this experiment where they were giving out awards for everyone, and they were going basically in alphabetical order based on their last names, first letters. So, and they were trying to see like, okay, if we go down the list of all these humans and then, you know, giving out awards, then by the time you reach to like about, let me see, when you reach L or M around there, at that point the enthusiasm would start dying down, and it'd be like less and less claps, you know, for the people being called up. And to their surprise, it turned out that was not the case. As they went on with the awards and went and passed one to basically everyone, and these were made up awards, by the way, they just gave it to them, because yeah, like, no, people were just like, everyone was just cheering for every person who went up there and got an award. And yeah, I would say like their enthusiasm was still up there, even when as it got down to the later half of the humans that were being awarded. So yeah, that was a bit of a participation trophy, because the trophy didn't really mean anything, but they were happy about it. When you were spying them bandits, I got a glimpse of the leader's weapon. Sorry, hold on. I feel like an eyelash fell in my eye. This is not the right time for that. God damn it. That's all watery. Oh god, okay. When you were spying them bandits, I got a glimpse of the leader's weapon. And I reckon I might know where he got it from. But I'll need to do some snooping around before I'm certain. Old habits die hard, I guess. Anyway, do me a favor and tell Hilda that I'll be taking some time off until I've satisfied my curiosity. Oh wait, no, we're going back to the foundation. Let me just teleport there. I have to admit though, I'm not going to spoil anything based on the 100 Humans show, but, or at least nothing too big anyway. There is an episode that they call Bias. And it was basically, yes, that's all about biases. And basically they said, you can think that you're the most unbiased person around, but it's not true. No matter what you think, you will have a bias. It was pretty interesting to see it like shown through the experiments. Welcome back, Siri. Wait, where's Rosenthal? I thought he was with you. Huh? Taking time off to chase after a hunch. What the hell is that old pirate up to? I guess we'll just have to muddle along without him while he's looking into that firearm business. Besides, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a bit curious about it myself. It's true, yeah. What about you, Siri? Come back to the room when you can, and it might be as well have a tale to tell. Hilda has a letter for you from Rosenthal. Snouts down, tails up. Ayo, what? You're basically saying face down, ass up. Where you been, sir? I think itching to open this letter from Rosenthal, but he's addressed it to you. Come on, let's hear what he has to say. Well, at least you're generous to not... Oh shit, my character was talking right now, I saw that. Mystery Salt, I took a good look at Naldik and Vimeli's stock, and the firearm's one of theirs. Limsa has some bloody strict regulations on the export of firearms, so our bandit chief must have had a back alley supplier. I'm reading it in Rostenthal's voice, by the way. Get your arse to Limsa and we'll find out who put that weapon in our thief's hands. I'll be the ether ride in the lower decks. Rostenthal. So he's on the trail then. Good. Just let me get my gear and we can be off. What? You're going with Siri? Is that really a good idea? I'm a sim on this one, Hilda. If the leader of the Hounds starts picking quarrels on foreign soil, we could be looking at all sorts of trouble for Ishgard. Ishgard's where the bloody trouble started. And since when have folk of the broom been content to sit back and let others handle the dirty work? I'm going and that's the end of it. But I promise I'll be on my best behavior. I like how she said that and then she's like standing all cute. Cute posing. Alright, off to Limsa. On every server, basically. Limsa is infamous for its degeneracy. Although a close second will be Balmung's, fuck, what was the name of that? Oh, Quicksand. The Balmung's Quicksand. That's the Adventurers Guild in Ul'dah. Mainly because I heard there's a lot of ERPing going on there. Oh wow, we're loading in people slowly. Oh look, it's Starter Cat Girl. What kind of cat are you? Oh, Moon Cat. She's got the eyes. And that bunny girl be looking pretty good. There's quite a bit of AFKers. It's oddly empty right now. I wonder if everyone's doing the, or maybe they're just busy doing other shit. Or some people might have taken time off waiting for the next patch to drop. That's true. Mommy. Oh shit, I'm going the wrong way. Idiot. Igor Leminson. Wait a minute, what's this for? Oh, it's for Dancer. Shall we dance? You know that they are guys. I mean, there are girls. Guy in real life. I love that. I need to see this through. If I don't, then what are the Hounds good for? You'll just have to humor me. I was aiming to avoid political complications, seeing as Zeri and me ain't tied too tightly to any one nation. You're just looking at a soft spot for fools would ignore the risk to make a point. Shit! Interconnection's down. I think it's because it's struggling with all the loading in over there. People. I'll give it a second. Okay, hang on. I'm looking at my feed right now. Okay, it doesn't look choppy, so I think we're good. Let's get to it then. The bloke most likely to have supplied that firearm is the same bastard would try to buy the sword. Our black marketeer friend. If we're lucky, might have an idea where the brigands run off to. I have a mind to squeeze him until an answer pops out. Squeeze him with your thighs? I'd like to have a word or two with that bandit leader myself. He's a loose end but needs tying up. Then we're on the same page. According to my sources, we should find the merchant in the anchor yard. Let's get over there and get this business over with. Anchor yard. Anchor arms! I was a wimp before anchor arms. Now I'm a jerk and everyone loves me. Alright, where's this at? Oh, I have to go here. Okay. Let's get out of the degeneracy that is the Aetheryte Plaza. Even though there are quite a bit of people who are easy on the eyes, but still. Oh, hey. Hello, nice pink Santa glam. Bam. Peloton. Alright, I think, yeah. We're going the right way. Oh, look at the Christmas tree. I really do enjoy like the seasonal decorations they put everywhere. Okay, so this guy's over here? That's cute. A snowman! Snowman! What's this about? Why should I take a scrag as yourself? I want to see him fly, Captain. Are these people trying to join this guy's, crew? Wait, how do you say that name? Yimoi? Mihoy Minoi? Are you hoping to join our crew? You'll have to walk to the back of the line and wait your turn with these others. Perhaps the captain will like your face. Perhaps he'll pitch you over the wall. There are many more willing to risk his fickle favor for a chance to serve on Limnian's most beloved ship. Oh, so he owns a ship. Okay. So that's why everyone's all crowding around. We found him! Oh, well, if it isn't the Hounds, was it? What can a humble peddler such as myself do for Ishgard's finest? Alright. Tell us where he's at, before I blast your brains out. For a man in my trade, no commodity is more valuable than discretion. If I were to disclose such information, my customers would cease to trust. If you're not feeling helpful, then maybe I should pay a visit to the Yellow Jackets and mention the firearm your valued customer was using. Or maybe I'll just skip straight to them as upholds the code. Now, let's not be too hasty. Mayhap I can make an exception in this case. In exchange for your silence regarding my, trade in exotic weapons. I believe the gentleman in question has a camp at Providence Point, in the Central Highlands. That is where I will look. Providence Point, huh? Well, it's a start. If your play does fall, so I'm back to feed the crowds with your lying tongue. In fact, if I ever hear you dealing in stolen goods again, you can add a few more body parts to that list. Nice doing business with you. Ah, good old threats. I have to admit, the Machinist Guild has been really freaking great when it comes to threatening people. Joy was awesome about it. I remember when you first meet Rosenthal, Joy even tells him, like she takes a shot at his gun, blasts it out of his hand, and she goes, make another move, and the next one will go between your legs. Oh man, that's where I love Joy. That was the moment. I was like, yes, I love this character. She's awesome. Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm all running over here like it's nearby. Fucking Providence Point. I think that was in Camp Dragonhead. Around there, I think. He bent too easy. Providence Point. Oh, that's the one over there. There's a neat chain of fates that you can do that start like right here, where you're fighting off dragon hordes. And I think it goes out to here. There's another one that pops up here. And then the final one is over here, where you fight like a big ol' dragon fate boss. This is the Steel Vigil. Oh, but they don't... I think it was called like Savara. I think that was the dragon's name. Alright, let's see. Aha! Hey, hey, hey! What? How did you... You side-rolled death ward come in here. That's what you think. Oh, you got more of them. Interesting. Uh-oh. Ah, you didn't get me. What am I worried about? Blast his ass. Drill. Alright, one cat down. Second one, go. Mega Blaster. Alright, here we go. Burst, burst. There we go. Oh man, I love that burst window. So, you ready to come quietly or... Lily Bird Nerd. Bird Nerd. I'm still streaming, I just came to say this. Thank you. Gods, no! You killed me, precious. I'll fucking do it again. I came running when I heard the shots, but it seems you have things well in hand. You're damn right I did. Oh, bugger me. There's more of you. Please, I'll do anything else. Just don't kill me. No promises. Stop your blubber and cur. We ain't gonna kill you. Not just yet, anyway. Hey. That'll depend on the answers you give us. And yes, I'm streaming Minecraft. You really took to Minecraft real quick on that. I noticed that you were streaming it again, but I was having dinner and then preparing to put my bird to sleep, and then I started streaming. Goofy, is that you? Ugh, yuck. Answers. What's he on about, Sari? Oh shit. What answer is Rosenthal looking for? The reason behind Runting Stem, the identity of the bandit's employer. This sounds deep. I think. Wait, it weren't that black market bloke? Huh, I guess he had wanted more than just a sword, huh? Them other brigands we captured were bloody clueless. They only knew what the job was. Not the who or the why. Meaning the whole deal was made through this bastard. Start barking, dog, and you might just save your own hide. It's cool, I didn't really expect anyone to watch. Aww. Chelly, no! I mean, I noticed that when I couldn't respond anymore in the first one, I noticed other people joined in, so... It's just weird that I could not... My messages were not going through after the last set that I sent. Although I did think it was funny that that pig ended up in your boat. I thought, I wrote free food, but... Yeah, it didn't go through. Emergency food. We was pirates once. That is until the bitch Admiral passed her bloody law. Admiral Merwin? Blokes like us, though, we ain't cut out for honest work. We'd almost drunk through the last of our plunder when that back alley peddler showed up with some overpainted wench. Overpainted wench? Said she had a job for us. All we had to do was filch a special sword from the Holy See. Ha! For the price she offered, we'd have stolen the whole bleeding vault. And who was this woman? Part of the deal was we didn't ask no questions. Even the merchant didn't know her real name. It was odd, but we needed the coin and I didn't really care either way. The job itself was easy as taking a piss. She even paid for me to have a firearm to use and sent us down a route where we didn't see no guards. Though the guards only know how she managed that trick. I knew it was someone on the inside! All we did was follow her map, then shoot the locks in the vault. Walked in and grabbed the sword, walked out. Both as you please. The trouble came after the delivery was made. She gave the blade back to you. Aye, she sent for me again the day after, pushed the sword back into my hand, along with a sack full of coin. Said she made a mistake or something, and that I should sell the damn thing. Well, I ain't fool enough to try fencing a relic like that on my own, so I went back to the merchant. So that's the whole deal that was going on. The Hulk isn't looking so good. You were fool enough not to properly burn your contract of sale. How do you think we found you the first time? Contract of sale? What the hell are you talking about? You think I'd leave a deal like that in ink for the whole world to see? Things are starting to make sense now. There's just one little problem with your story. I've told you the truth, I swear. It was that wench who puts us up to it. Aye, that bit I believe. What catches in me craws her reason for handing back the sword. That was no mistake. And us finding that contract to sale this bastard says you never wrote was no mistake either. She set us up to frame them. So that way her hands will still be kind of clean from it, more or less. No. We was led by the nose to reclaim Runting before it was sold. And the quickest way to learn the why of it might be to ask the blade itself. Would you mind carting this piece of Wolfhall back to Ishgard, Rosenthal? Come with me, Sari. We need to pay us a visit to Muscadine, and convince him to take a closer look at that sword. Oh shit. Wait, what else is happening here? I really thought we were gonna kill this guy. Man. I sound so disappointed. Oh yeah, you see that big old chunk right there? It's out of the mountain right there. I believe that's a piece of, what's it called? Dalamud? The moon that basically falls apart in A Realm Reborn. I could have teleported, but I mean, I was like right here, so might as well. Oh wait, that's right, I gotta talk to one of these dweebs. Alright, the plot is thickening. I mean, I kind of know, I can already figured out who it was. It was that lady that we first encountered talking about, oh, these people are like using guns, how dare they, and then, yeah. However, the whole thing about Hilda saying, hey, we should examine the sword, that's where I'm like, what? Where are you getting at with this? So we shall see. Okay, going to the knights, our knights most heavenly. Hey, hey, hey. Mistress Sari, how may I... you again. Was there some choice insult you'd forgotten to spit at me during our previous meeting? Truce, Muscadine. I wouldn't be here if it weren't important. Yeah, we got the sword, but... I see. So you believe that Runting may have been altered in some fashion before you were allowed to reclaim it? It's a bit too bloody convenient, don't you think? Maybe I'm wrong, but I'd rather look the fool than risk something happening at the ceremony. We need to check that sword. I must admit, your passion confounds me. The blade is recovered and your hounds have done their duty. Why bother pursuing such a faint suspicion? Why willingly endure the presence of a man you so clearly despise? Oh, I hate your blood and guts. But once we take on a job, we do the damn thing right. Sari gave her all to save Ishgard. How can I look her in the eye if I let our petty feud get in the way of my duty? Yes! Love it. Such pride. I've not seen this side of you before. Wow, that was actually a look of, like, admiration. It is as you say. If there truly is some flaw or trickery in the blade that disrupts the ceremony, the consequences could be grave indeed. And yet there are rules in place which prevent me from simply handing Runting over to the Hounds. Furthermore, our resident blacksmith has already inspected the recovered weapon and declared it sound. Even so, I will call upon Lord Stefanovin to conduct an independent examination. A machinist may notice a detail that a blacksmith would overlook. I trust this can be accomplished with the requisite discretion. Sure, I'll put a word with him. Very good. As far as the release of Runting is concerned, the manufactory is a sanctioned facility. The bureaucrats will be satisfied even should I secure the necessary permissions after the fact. I shall begin making the arrangements. Alright. Oh, that's that then. Let's get back to the room and tell the news to Rosenthal. She straight up told him, oh yeah, I fucking hate you. I hate your guts. That makes me think of that, the movie The Little Rascals. Dear Muscadet, I hate your stinking guts. You make me vomit. You're the scum between my toes. Love, Hilda. Muscadane's not known for his love of the lowborn. I didn't expect I thought I had to put up more of a fight, is what I'm saying. Well, the sword's with the manufactory now, so I've no complaints. That's where I'd meant to take it in the first place. Now we wait. But don't get too comfortable, Sari. Things are sure to come to a head soon enough. That's not soon enough. Or maybe it is. Wait, what? Ah, level 290, and we get the flamethrower! Yes! Give me a flamethrower. We just had a messenger from the manufactory. Seems they finished looking over the sword. Let's head on over and hear what Lord Stefanovin has to say. Ah, shit, here we go. The mongrel in the night. Oh hell yeah, oh hell yeah, oh hell yeah! I didn't mean to do that, shit. I meant to do sprint. I want the flamethrower. Give me the flamethrower. Oh shit, I'm running with my gun out. Alright. All the relevant parties appear to be present. If you would, Lord Stefanovin. Oh, very well. I'll cut straight to the point. I discovered a small bomb. What? They put a fucking bomb in the sword? I discovered a small bomb concealed inside a hilt of the sword. Holy shit. This particular explosive is part of a batch intended for the Temple Knight training purposes. It is designed to be detonated from distance. I won't bore you with specifics, but I assure that I am quite familiar with its capabilities. After all, I was the one who made it. Bloody hells. Someone went to a lot of trouble to sneak that bomb into the ceremony. An assassination attempt? Unlikely. As I said, these bombs are designed for training exercises. Even if you were grasping the hilts when it exploded, He wouldn't even lose a finger. Some nasty burns at the worst. That would be more than enough. If the sacred blade were to be dropped during the investitures, many in the crowd would interpret that as a sign from the Fury. The Lord Commander's authority would come into question, and responsibility for the incident would fall squarely upon the Hounds. Ah, so someone wishes to discredit the Watch beyond salvation. That would explain the ridiculous rumors presently circulating amongst the lords and ladies. Rumors? What rumors? Why, that Runting's theft and recovery was orchestrated entirely by the Watch itself. Some of the more impressionable members of the nobility are convinced you arm bandits with firearms, instruct them to steal the sword, then capture them yourselves to elevate your standing. And the mood's already sour and simmering. If the sword exploded on top of that, it'd be like throwing oil on the fire. Reason be damned, it'd be the worst. Be the Watch's heads on the chopping block. Goddamn, this manufacturer's so fucking loud. Who could have instigated the gossip behind these baseless accusations? I ordered the events surrounding Runting's theft to be kept in the strictest of confidences. A woman who arranged the theft? Ah, well, she would know all about it, wouldn't she? I suspect this villainous fears the threat to the status quo, and the high profile of the Hounds has made you a target. A strike against you is a strike against the idea of any commoner bearing the power of firearm. I'm flattered to know we've become so important that she picked the wrong pack of dogs to corner. Now it's our turn to go on the hunt. Going after the mastermind, huh? I'm all for a bit of retribution, but we'll need a better description than overpainted wench. Fortunately, my prospectometer and I are one step ahead of you this time. As soon as I discovered the bomb, I set to work crafting a device that would help us pinpoint the location of its paired detonator. Ooh. Thus leads directly to the one who holds it. I propose we simply proceed with the ceremony as planned, and catch this fool red-handed. Not a bad plan, as long as we are prepared for any accomplices she might have lurking along with her. The ceremony is almost upon us. Let us steel ourselves for the task ahead. Yeah, I want to get out of the manufactory. It's loud. We'll sort out our strategy, then head back to the room. Meet us there when you're ready, Sari. Alright, get me out of here. Oh, it's just Ohana. Okay. Well, I did a double take because the name was very similar, just something I wrote. Like for writing and stuff, yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, we're going down to the room. Okay. Okay, things are about to get intense, I believe. Geronimo! Oh, time for another instance. Right, Sari, the ceremony is about to begin. Here's the plan. Muscadine and the other Hounds will be handling security as scheduled, so as not to arouse suspicion. We reckon the lady will have someone watching the proceedings, ready to tell her the best known to detonate that little bomb. Likely right as the blade rests on an initiate soldier. That's how I do it anyhow. The Watcher should be too hard to spot, and the Hounds can nab him before he gets away. Meanwhile, we'll be waiting at St. Valorant's Forum with Stevanovin's device, ready to move as soon as we're sure of the detonator's location. Bring your best ammunition, Sari. If this woman can organize a clear route through the vault, then she's like to have worse than a few ragged bandits on her side. Alright, here we go. It could have been like more mobile. What's taking so long, boss? The ceremony's already begun. So quiet if you will. If I can catch the exact moment the detonator is activated. I have it. The signal came from the far edge of the room. The smug bastards are hiding right in our home territory. Right then. We'd best go give them a proper bloody welcome. Alright, let's blast some heads. What's this lady? This is... what? Millicent. Is a crowd enjoying our little what? Nothing. Not even a puff of smoke? Surprise, we found your bomb. The Hounds. I know you. You're that noble bitch. Oh shit. You're that noble bitch who had ignored me outside the vault. In the right place at the right time to plant that bandit rumor, huh? And I suppose you was the one who penned that contract of sale too. What nonsense is this? I have no memory of fraternizing with commoners. Shifty-eyed. Got your attention this time, didn't I? A good thing too, since I have a wagon load more questions for you. Here's one. Are your Inquisitor friends there going to come quietly? She does look like it, yeah. You and your hounds will be the ones surrendering their arms this day. What ho? A foe? Not only have you interfered with official inquisitorial business, you've also insulted and accused an innocent member of the nobility. Mayhap a spell in the dungeons will remind you of your station. Now see here, the Hounds have solid evidence that these individuals are party to a serious crime. Speak with Sir Muscadine, and all will be explained. Ah. Now we meet the rest of the rats. If you was wondering how the noble wench got hold of a training bomb or cleared a route through the vaults for them bandits, then here's your answer. I reckon they show their whiskers sooner or later. You're sworn to protect Ishgard, and you choose to throw your lot in with this highborn dolt. Sir Americ's trying to keep the city from tearing itself apart. Why don't you just stab a blade in his back while you're at it? She's fucking laughing. Huh. The time for empty bravado has passed, child. We are not common savages. Give yourselves up, and I promise you shall live to see the morrow. Does she not notice me there? You know, the Savior Ishgard, the one who killed Nidhogg? Really? I have to admit, I am surprised by the confidence this woman exudes then, if that's the case. Huh, you can stick that promise right up your arse. That common enough for you? Oh man, Hilda, I love you. This proves it. Gunslinging ladies are the best in this. I mean, Hilda's awesome. Joy is awesome. Admiral Merlev is really awesome too. This is over. In our authority as Ishgard's watch, we're taking you in for the crimes of larceny, insurgency, and general bloody idiocy. Yeah. I think the idiocy is trying to fight me. I mean, come on y'all. You're pretty dumb to fight the Savior Ishgard. Oh man. Let's fucking go. Wait, who's the one attacking me? Is it this guy?
Is that all you've got?
Oh, it's this one. Alright, not that it matters. He's gonna be dead in a minute. See? Oh yeah.
Right there!
Bam, dead. Look at that, I'm like two-shotting them. Oh, this one's a little chunkier. Alright, he's dead. Oh, the Inquisitors are a little tougher. I like that. Oh man, I wasted my... Oh well, I took a good shot at him. Dead. Was that it? Really? That went well. Wait, where's the noble woman? Shit, she escaped in the fight. Bah, the wench must have slipped away while we was in the thick of it. She can't have gone far. There she goes. There, she flees towards the ark. Sari, come on, you lot, after her. That's aristocracy for you, yeah. Aid, Sir Knight, I know not their grievance, but these low-born ruffians seek to cause me harm. The way he shrugs. Oh, she went to Muscatine of all people. Let us dispense with the theatrics, Baroness Melisy. After capturing your accomplice at the ceremony, it was surprisingly easy to prize free the details of your plan. You have sided with these common curs. I thought you a proud member of the nobility. As one of the chosen few, how can you countenance any act that places power in the filthy hands of the broom-born? The chosen few. An accident of birth allowed us the privilege to fight for our nation. And I for one welcome our new comrades in arms. Your actions brand you an enemy of Ishgard, and you will pay for your crimes. I have to admit, she has some cool gloves though. This is blasphemy. I'm an inquisitor. You betray your bloodline, and thus it falls to me to excise the corruption seeping into our nation's veins. Oh, sure she can fight. Okay. Oh, she uses magic.
That's far enough.
Alright. Drill her. Dragon's blood, huh? Wait, dragon's blood? No, wait a minute.
See you.
Holy shit! Can't say expected that from an Inquisitor. She's lost her bloody marbles. Oh god. God, burn in righteous flame.
One shot, one kill.
Yep, one shot, one kill. I love it. I mean, she seems to be attacking me specifically. You missed. Ow, 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 get out of that. Yeah, defy my beloved Ishgard. I will turn the city to ash. I don't like the looks of that fireball. Better do summit, Sari. Oh, it didn't do anything. Oh man, I fucked up my thing. Ow.
Let's finish it.
Oh god, oh god. Oh shit! Oh, I got caught on the fireball. Oh damn it, don't tell me I have to see the whole fucking thing, yeah. No, I don't need it to be easy, I can do it. They tell me to do something, but what am I supposed to do? Yeah, defile them. And then... Okay, just skip the cutscene so we can get to the fighting. They forget where their family started from. Oh, now to do all this again. Okay.
Is that all you've got?
Get out of the way.
Right there!
Okay, well there's that. We killed them. return to heresy if I must perish in the wild bang.
See you.
So she's willing to become a heretic, or at least what they call a heretic, and become a dragon because of that. Wow. Alright, just keep moving, just keep moving.
One
All
shot,
right.
one kill.
Oh, no, no, no. Oh, Hilda, get out of that! Oh, wait, that's what I had to do. Oh, okay. Ah, fuck you. Alright, there, I blasted it.
Let's finish it.
Oh, no, 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 no. Keep running, keep running, keep running. Ow.
Oh, bugger.
Oh, Hilda! Oh, come on. Why am I getting separation when I'm like far away from it? Ow, fucker. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, this time you didn't get me. Holy shit! Oh man, I was the last one standing. Because they were like, should have stayed in the blast. I was bow out like a dog in the gutter. Forgive me. Woof. That was actually a little clutch. It is finished. The Baroness and her cronies believe that none but the nobility are fit to lead Ishgard's people. They resented efforts to bring Highborn and Lowborn closer in standing, and it seemed that the Hounds' formation was too great a threat to be endured. Albie wants a little respect and the strength to defend our home. What are they so bloody afraid of? They fear the erosion of their status, and I must confess to feeling a whisper of that unreasoning terror. Had I succumbed to my jealousy and hate, I may have joined them upon their twisted path. But I misjudged you. I believe you so reviled the circumstances of your birth that you sought only to bring ruin upon Ishgard. Until recently, you wouldn't have been far off the mark. It was Sari Sir Aymeric who convinced me that fighting for change was a damn sight more worthwhile than adding to the misery. Indeed. Pray, forgive the bards I have slung at you, and your hounds, Captain. I have been blind to the courage and determination in the common folk, and I humbly request that the Watch continue to aid us in the defense of the city. You didn't deserve all the spite I spat at you, neither. I see his face when I look at you, and I just can't bloody help myself. I'll try to work on that, though, huh? His face? What? I must go now and see to the processing of the prisoners. Be well, sister. Sister? I was gonna say, is that the half sibling? Because Hilda is basically like, okay, we know that she's half Elves and half here, but the whole thing that made her existence a bit of like a controversy in Ishgard is that not only because of that she's a mixed race, but in that she's basically like, her conception basically came from the union of an aristocrat and I guess what can be described as a maid, who is, you know, considered of a lowborn status. So highborn, lowborn, and that was like, oh, how can you mingle like that, you know? And I heard that was like an affair, so I'm assuming, yeah, her dad obviously is with someone else, and that guy is, yeah, half brother. Wow. I didn't know she had a brother though. Holy shit. You are siblings then. I was unaware that you and Sir Muscadine were so closely connected. Left that part out, did I? Aye, he's my half-brother. Born to another woman after my darling dad cast my mum back onto the streets. Yeah, after the... yeah, damn. Well, that ain't a thing you just blurt out now, is it? The dad needs to chill. Daddy chill. Not something I bring up often, no. And I don't reckon Muscadine was too keen on declaring his relation to the mongrel, especially after he'd inherited the old man's estate. Well, might be as you can put that bad blood behind you now. Better than drowning in it any road. Might be as you're right, Rosenthal. A most admirable woman you become, my dear. Not to mention a champion to the people of the Broom. It seems I was right to put that firearm in your hand. And I thank you for taking that gamble. You gave me more than just a weapon that day. You gave me control over my fate. If it weren't for you, I'd likely still be scrounging in the street. Oh shit! And cursing at the sky. 'Tis gratifying indeed to see how far you've come. Now, I really must return to the workshop. This mountain of commissions only grows larger the longer I neglect it, as Joy would so happily remind me. We'd best get back to the room ourselves. Simon, you'd... what? You'd will be wondering what's become of us. Well, luckily it's just a jump off that ledge over there. Or I could have jumped off right there. Damn it. Yeah, this is close enough. Look. Oh, shoot, wait, we didn't see. Hold on. I wonder if to do it again if I could step away and then go back. Hang on. So, when you first enter Ishgard, these kids will throw snowballs at you. But after Heaven's Word, they salute you. The sword's been returned. The Baroness is in fetters, and the Hounds have shown themselves a force to be reckoned with. Happy endings all around, huh? Your lads and lasses was a bit rough to start with, but I can't really call them pups anymore. You do fine without us, I'd say. What, so you're both leaving then? I thought you'd have a few more tricks to share. Don't start whining now, lass. We've given you the tools and the foundation. You can build the rest of the bleeding house yourself. Aye, now we can. Thank you. Alright, let's not get all bloody sentimental then. I'm off. Fair winds to you, Siri. See you, Rosenthal. Our thanks to you as well, Siri. Come back and visit when you can. I'm sure the Hounds will have some new stories to tell. Wait, how does this work? Delivers damage over time to... Oh, it's a dot! It's all enemies in a cone before you. Potency of 80, duration of 10 seconds. Effect ends upon using another action or moving, including facing in different directions. Cancels auto attack upon execution. Triggers a cooldown of weapon skills upon execution. Cannot be executed during the cooldown of weapon skills. Ah. I see. The battles against the Hound, alongside Hounds are giving you, oh fuck, a new ability. I'll just say that. This concludes the Machinist Quest for Final Fantasy Stormblood. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must meet the following requirements. Yeah. Complete the main scenario quest, Shadowbringers. You must also complete the role quest, Courage Born of Fear. And then we can come back and talk to Stefanovic. So basically, the main story, Machinist, not a man. So basically, the base jobs, they all have like, I think, wait, hold on. Every job except, shit. Ah, damn it. Every job except Reaper and Sage. The rest of them, they all have like a story going up to level 70. Which is a little funny because, you know, Gunbreaker and Dancer start at level 60. So it's kind of a rushed storyline with that. I feel it's a little rushed, but I mean, you still get closure, I guess. But obviously at level 70, that's basically it for the most part. However, once you do the role quests of Shadowbringers, you can go back basically to your old teachers and they'll talk to you. They'll basically become like a special bonus epilogue quest. And you get to see what they're doing or what your guilds are doing while you've been gone. Yeah. And, hold on, I need to repair my shit. I'm assuming it's over here. Oh shit, why do I not remember Shadowbringers, like, or at least, like, post Shadowbringers Dark Knight quest? Oh, wait, I remember. So the Dark Knight, which I've done already, when you come back and talk to, let me see, the guy, basically your Dark Knight teacher, or at least the second Dark Knight teacher, his name is, Sid? Sudurgu, I think, but they call him Sid. He basically tells you, hey, I got this letter, I don't know where it came from, but they basically want me to pass it to you. And then you basically go down the line trying to figure out who it was that made the letter. And then you find out that it was a merchant that gave you some serious shit in like the beginning of the Dark Knight stories or story quest. And basically, like, he basically went on down into hard times, I believe, and then he kind of got back on his feet doing some farming or whatever. And he tells you, like, I'm sorry for how I treated you, and you didn't deserve that. And yeah, he basically apologized for the shit that he gave you in that quest. Although it's also after you yelled at him too in that. Because your character actually snaps at them. And then it tops off with you talking to the best Dark Knight teacher, Frey. Or rather, Esteem. Basically, Esteem represents like your... I don't want to say dark side, but like more like an inner desire that your character holds. So, in other words, like she or he, they represent like how how some part of your character does want to just forget everything and get out of this like hero slash adventuring business, or at least helping people and just doing their own thing. And but of course, you know, your character still has a sense of morality, so. And occasionally, like, his team kind of hijacks your journal entries too, whenever they're relevant, which is obviously up to level 50. So from level 30 to 50, all the quests are basically hijacked by Esteem or Frey, whatever. And the entries are written as if it's from their perspective, not yours. Or at least... Oh, well, it is technically your somewhat a perspective, since they represent you in a sense. And... So yeah, they hijacked during that part, and they also hijacked the Stormblood questing too. And the final quest, the epilogue quest of Dark Knight. So, let me see. Of the epilogue quests I've seen, well, the ones that I've actually leveled up, Marauder was kind of funny. It was pretty funny to do, actually, yeah. Dragoon was pretty neat, because it also talked about, like, it gave a little more backstory to Nidhogg. Samurai one was also really good too. It was heartwarming, basically. Arcanist. Why am I having a hard time remembering Arcanist? Or Summoner, I mean. Summoner and Scholar. Why do I not remember these that well? Wow, I think I'm gonna have to I have to go back and take a look at my main account. Let me see. I'm really interested to see how Machinist is gonna end. Dancer was also pretty cute. But yeah, man, I needed to go back and check Scholar and all that. Holy shit, I don't think I did do Scholar at all. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that later on my own. But let me see. Wow, okay, I got to this point. Alright, well, I mean, we could probably end it here. Since the whole point was just to, you know, the whole point of the stream was just to show the Machinist storyline. Stormblood storyline. Or questline, whatever. And we done it. And it was pretty good. I liked this one. I liked how it showed like there's things are still not okay in Ishgard. Even after you supposedly, you know, help it end the Dragonsong War. And it's really interesting that, you know, it showed, you know, it did that, and then literally in Endwalker, you still find out, hey, it's still not okay. Because it isn't. This is the case of, like, lingering, highborn versus lowborn stuff. Endwalker role quests. To get the gist of it, it's like, no, I shouldn't say. I should wait until we actually get to it. But it's basically another major issue of Ishgard. Considering, like, the secondary part of its foundation. There's the vault. Actually, wait a minute. Wasn't there a quest where you can help Briarden? Connie Act. Landing a stable job. Where the fuck is it? So Briarden is a dude that, enlisted. He's a guy that shows up in the Hildebrand quests, the AR quests, and he's basically like a rival of Hildy in a way. I think it's this one. I'll check it out. That place needs some freedom. Yeah. I mean, it got more or less liberated in a way. It used to be way worse during the war. And then after, you know, you help out with the war, then it's like, it gets better. Still issues, lingering issues, but hey, you can't expect these things to just happen overnight, you know? Is this the guy? Oh, a Thabnerian onion? Oh shit, I didn't even read that shit. Maybe because I know it's a side quest, I don't. Pick up the chocobo fodder. Oh, whoops. So a Thabnerian is a really rare item that boosts the level of your chocobo. Or increases the level for them. In the holy stables. So I really want to do this so I can get that onion and feed it to my chocobo. Because, okay, so a chocobo... Shit, that's not it. Companion. Okay. So see how he's like rank 7? I think the cap is 10? I think? I can't remember all too well. But I know there's a certain cap. And the Thabnerian onion boosts the cap. So it increases the level cap. And yes, it's very useful because of that. Because basically it also means that, hey, your chocobo can learn more things this way. Man, I want to do the quest to help the Briarden. Okay, so to give you an idea, where Hildy, as you saw in the in the other Hildebrand quest, he's definitely not that much of a serious guy, or at least things that involve him are not that serious, and he's kind of ditzy still, despite being an investigator. His heart's always in the good place, though. However, Briarden, he was supposed to be the foil of Hildy in the AR quest, where he's more calculating, logical, serious. Let me see. A mixture of chopped fresh greens and hay for delivery to the holy stables. Here you go. Oh, the fodder is splendid. Chocobos are in for a treat. Specialize in the breeding and training of cavalry chocobos, so they must have nothing but the very best. They're put through an admittedly harsh training regimen, and only a chocobo in the finest stock can endure it. That's how my assistant and I... Wait a second, where's my assistant? No doubt he's run off to the light feather, proving grounds again. Would you be a dear and go get him for me? And tell him to expect chocobo fodder for lunch if he doesn't hurry. God damn it, now I'm a... Wait, where are they at? Oh, they're over here. Oh, God. And I know that there's a quest line that you can do here in Ishgard where you help out Briarden. It's supposed to be like obviously a more serious quest line than when you see of the Hildebrand quest. Looking for who? Oh, the stableman. He went inside not too long ago. Oh, god damn it. You, get the fuck out here. Hello there, come for a few matches as well, I take it. Oh, have you seen anything so exhilarating? There's nothing in this world more majestic than the chocobo, spirited and resilient, with plumage kissed by the golden sun. They are my passion, and I long to someday breed the perfect chocobo. Fortunately, I work at the Holy Stables, or I never had the opportunity. Wow. This guy is, really into chocobos. Cyrilla's looking for me. Bucker me with a hay fork. The fodder must have arrived. The matches will have to wait. Thanks for the tip, friend. Okay. At least I can get that onion. Now, the reason also why I say the Thavnari onion is rare is because it's actually very hard to, or at least there's a particular method to farm them when you're being a botanist. And because they're kind of difficult to cultivate, it's why that if you check in the market board, they run for pretty high gil. He practically tipped over himself running in here not long ago. Thank you for finding him. He'll have to buck it down if he's serious about becoming a realm-renowned breeder, though he's off to a good start having come here. Ishgard is famous for raising chocobos, you know. I was gonna say I don't know about that, but no, she's actually right. They even discussed that in Realm Reborn in the beginning. They've always been the steed of choice on the battlefield. The proving grounds where you found my starry-eyed assistant, it's sure they get plenty of practice. Well, I say it's practice, but it's also make a good show for the folks spectating as well. You should see for yourself sometime. Nothing like feathers flying from two chocobos fluttering, almost dancing, back and forth in the arena. You'll quickly come to understand why they call it the Light Feather Proving Grounds. And as long as the stable stands, you can be sure our chocobos will be there. I'll confess the weather has been more than unkind to our chocobo chicks. But we have traditions and a reputation to hold. Give me the onion. Alright. Oh, okay, that's from my farming dome and castle. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I gotta stable my chocobo and then feed them. Okay. Okay, so where the hell is the thing that... Where's the firmament? Leaves. Homesick. Imperium, remembering Ishgard. Looking to the future. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna just search this real quick. Okay. Oh. It was the same guy, but I took the wrong quest. Well, not the wrong quest. I mean, the onion is still fucking useful, but still. But yeah, he is basically the beginning of the quest line. Do I need any of this? Scouting, striking, maiming. No, I can just take the silver piece. Good day to you, miss. How may I help you? Oh, you wish to help me? Well, your timing could be better. It would seem I misplaced the record of sales for my most esteemed client, Saint Endulum Scholasticate. Said client has requested another volume from the 72 articles of Hellenic polity. There are 14 in total, and try as I might, I cannot recall which one they specified. Surely you can imagine how embarrassing it would be were I to ask them again myself, and they to learn the reason why. That's why I need you to go in my stead. No need for overt inquiries, mind. Just make small talk and surreptitiously examine the shelves to see what might be missing. Oh no! I feel like this is gonna require some actual brain power. I don't know about this, Rick. Oh man, oh jeez. Alright, we can do this. I think. Lee. The 72 articles? Ah, I do recall borrowing a volume. Which one I cannot say. Would I have time to read it? Truth be told, my so-called schoolmates have kept me rather preoccupied of late. Not a day goes by without them pulling some childish prank on my dear friend, the innocent. Well, they try at least. I do what I can to see their plans come to naught. To know they will move on to become clergymen. Or even prelates. We live in a truly unjust world. Wait. Let me in. Okay. Orthodox Doctrine. What we got? You find volume 10 lying on the table. Maybe I should write this down. Alright, come on. Brain power time. Okay. So we got volume 10. How many did they say were there? Fuck. Was it 14? No, wait, hold on. Let's see. With either of these in order to say blah 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 blah. Oh, fuck. It doesn't even say there. Oh, wait, this is the guy. Theomissant. Oh, pardon me. 72 articles? Why, yes. I've been poring over volumes 12 and 13. Okay, hold on. So we have 10, 12, and 13. Okay. The subject matter is quite dense. Hardly something that could be handled in a single sitting. If you have need, I could bear to part with them for a short while. No, that's not the case. No, I see. In that case, I shall continue my studies. You are studying the 72 articles as well? I suppose that makes one of us. I require volume 4, but it has yet to be returned. It outlines the canon laws of Ishgard Orthodoxy. Yet to be returned, huh? Okay, making that a note. In truth, these books are all rather dense, especially after the 11th volume. You just memorize the teachings of the 4 to set a foundation for everything that follows. Lee was the last to borrow it as far as I know, but he's been so busy of late. Something about helping children being bullied. If he is truly so busy, I wish he would at least return the book to us. Oh, I know, so they do have volume 4. Lee, the guy that we talked to, has it. Okay. So technically they still have it, it's just in Lee's possession. Okay. Fuck. Huh, a lowborn stumbles into Scholastica and thinks herself qualified to study Orthodox doctrine. How droll. No, I don't really care about learning, mostly. Or at least reading. Our facilities are reserved for those who have potential, like myself. I have you know that I'm working through the final volume of the 72 articles. How many is that? A simpleton like you could spend a lifetime in study and fail to comprehend a single word, I expect. But don't let me dissuade you. Start with volume 1 and mull over the first few pages for a year or so. Well, that guy was an asshole. You find volume 6. Okay, so volume 6 is there too. You find a listing for volumes 1 through 9 on the shelf. However, volumes 4 and 6 appear to be missing. Okay, no, but 6 over there and 4 is with the guy. So as it is, that basically means, that does confirm that yes, 1 through 9 are good. And I think they said it was 14 in total? And if that's the case, this guy has the final one. So, by that logic, 1 through 9, with 6 on the shelf, 4 in the possession of the other dude. We found volume 10, 12 and 13, and 14, so we're missing 11, I think? Oh god, I hope this is right. I'm assuming it was 14 volumes, they said. Oh fuck, that's the wrong one. I just want to see my bro Briarden again. Okay, where he be? Over there. Back from the Scholastic again. Good. So which volume were they missing? It was 1 through 14. Okay, so it was 14. So the dude's definitely reading the last one. So it has to be volume 11. That's the only one that's not missing based on my notes. Ah, volume 11. Yes, that's it. I remember now. Phew, my business and reputation are safe thanks to you. I hope so. As I'm sure you can imagine, falling out of their good graces would bode ill for business. The Scholastic is the cornerstone of education within the church, and all members of the clergy must pass through its doors. With but a word from the headmistress, I could lose everything I own, or worse. Jesus. But thanks to you, my dear madam, my business is safe. You've helped me more than you'll ever know. Did I really help you? Was that really the right answer? Contradicting convictions. Ah, my dear miss, how fare you these days? Can't say business has been well myself. As you're aware, the church is in a bit of turmoil and it's taken a toll on my profits. Unrest is understandable, yet there are many who are using the confusion to take out their anger on my best customers. Now, I'm not one to get mixed up in politics, but the students of the Scholastic pay good gill for tomes and feathered quills. When made a request that I want to oblige in order to keep the comb flowing. On behalf of her peers, she told me some disagreeable folk had been following seminarians back to the cathedral, hurling all manner of insults. Easily singled out by their uniforms, they don't feel comfortable walking out in the open these days, and that includes around the crozier. Oh shit, they're being harassed? If you're inclined to keep an eye out for those who would try to harass the students, I'd ask you to make us round near the road to St. Raymond's Cathedral. If you see anyone stirring trouble, do what adventurers do best. You know, break it up. Keep the peace. Look intimidating. Alright, if I'm gonna look intimidating, I gotta change my glamour. Gotta show off the tattoos. Alright. Okay, now we go. Here we go. I'm gonna start the quest line. I'll admit, I've never done it before, so this is new to me. What's happening? Oh, look, it's that guy again, the innocent. Spineless seminarian. Impertinent pauper. Our lives are hard enough without some fresh-faced seminarian rubbing salt into our wounds. Will your precious words repay us for what we lost? Will they bring back the dead? No, of course not. But as a pupil of the Scholastic, I cannot forsake the teachings. If you give the book back, I'm certain I can show you the proper passage to provide succor in your time of... How dare you? As if the lies in this book will keep us warm at night. Better to destroy it than be destroyed by it. But I don't think you should book burn. I mean, I'm not for reading, but I don't think you should book burn. Sir? Sir! I cannot allow you to take that particular tome! Come back! Is he really going to... Oh no. Alright, well I witnessed that. You're an adventurer, aren't you? Please, will you help my friend get this tome back? We're on our way back to Scholastic when that man accosted us. It's become an unfortunate occurrence these days, but this is the first time someone went so far as to make off with one of our books. The MSN may mean well, but I fear he will get caught up in a lot more trouble if they outnumber him. I'll go and get help. Honestly, I'll be all the help he needs. Okay, so they ran off to Foundation. Hang up, why did my chat suddenly die? He also has potential to have a sword inserted through him. Oh, about the other guy, the snob. Yeah, yeah, fuck that guy. Something tells me this little fucker is gonna show up again. I just know it. I feel it in my bones. And why wouldn't he? It'd be like, oh, of course you don't. Of course no one likes the snobby ones. So that's why we're gonna bring him in to torment you with them. Oh, fuck me. So he's down here somewhere? Oh shit, they went down to the broom. Alright, oh. Ben? This one dude's name's Ben? I'm warning you, you best not meddle with what you don't know. There's a lot I don't know, and I meddle into a bunch of things. Alright, boys. Here to break it up. Well, what have we here? Any ideas on what to do with these two, Ben? Ben? Is that you? My goodness, what are the chances of meeting at a time like this? Please, I would appreciate if you would ask your friend to reproduce the tome he has taken from me. Oh my god, it's a fucking... the haircut. Well, well. The assistant. It's been a while. Don't burn the book. Oh my god. Careful now. I was in the mood for some light reading. But if you or your friend so much as take a step, your precious tome goes up in smoke. Ah, the Parables of Saint Danaphin. I know this title. It's the one we were read as children. I recall Father Chasseau gave us his own copy before you left the room for your higher learning. Then you know how much it means to me. I made a promise to him to keep its lessons dear to my heart, and I've kept it with me ever since. All the more reason to burn it, to scatter the ashes and your dreams along with them. Is that the only book? Please tell me there's copies. He taught us three the same. Why was I left to rot in this wretched place? Why not you or Lee? Oh, Lee is the other guide's friend. What made you two so bloody special? Put the book down, Ben, or I'll see you burned as well. Oh shit, he did not look like that. Like that tough in the when we were first talking to him. Of all the people. You best watch yourselves. The world is changing. We won't listen to your lies anymore. I'll make sure of that. Oh shit, he did throw it in there. Oh fuck. Oh brother. I mean, if the outside is scorched, maybe the inside is safe. Malicious bastard. It's been badly charred. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. I'm afraid you won't get much out of it now. Do you not have copies? Really? These are the only copies. Why would you... Oh, fuck. Worry not, Lee. I have already committed the entire text to heart. I'm just happy it has been returned to me. Ah, typical. You shouldn't let him off the hook so easily, you know. Were it not that I pity him, I'd hand him over to the Inquisitors without a second thought. Burn him, yeah. Burn the witch. You came to help me, yes? Were not for you, I'm certain they would have turned their hatred towards me soon after. I wish I could pay you for your services, but I'm afraid I live on but a meager stipend. Hardly enough for candles and ink. Will you be so kind as to tell me your name? You mean you have not heard of Sari the Great? Oh wait, what? What's this? That was like the pay respects thing. That's the emote. As in, like, you know, pay respect for someone who died. Usually. Unless it's just paying respects to me. Madam Sa, I am sincerely grateful to you for your protection. I may not have much in the way of coin, but if you're ever in need of spiritual enlightenment, then you need look no further than the cathedral. Halone's blessings be upon you. What does one do with a smoldering tome of parables? Oh shit, it's a locked character. Will they struggle to abide the lessons of its now blackened words? Or rise from its ashes? This answer I eagerly await. A criminal, maybe. They literally just came up to me where I'm like, if you're willing to if you're willing to hear about Halone being your lord and savior. Oh shit. Oh wait, it's over here. Halone's witnesses. How do you unlock him? I don't know. I want to say it's a criminal, but at the same time, it could be Briarden for all I know. Because that kind of locked character only shows up in the Hildebrand quests. Wait, was this person here before? Oh, thank goodness it's just an adventure. I beg your pardon, but with all the violence in the streets, I find myself all too wary of those who approach me. You return, and not a moment too soon. The students seem less anxious and busy, and business has nearly returned to normal. I presume you found who has been harassing them. More or less, but it's not like I did anything. Oh dear, not again. Where are the patrols when they are needed? They've been spread too thin from what I hear. Fortunately, this lady was willing to lend a hand. Seriously, none of these people recognize me? I thank you for looking out for the well-being of our pupils. I am Sister Gatel, of St. Endulum Scholasticate. And might I ask your... Oh, dear, I know your face. Oh, there you go. Finally. You're Madame Sa, the one who had a hand in revealing the true history of the Holy See. That's me, all right. What? By the... You mean to tell me I've been tasking the Madame Sa as my errand girl? And you accepted it with such grace. Halone herself could not have arranged such a curious encounter. Oh, okay, there it is. There's the recognition. There I was complaining about it there. On the contrary, I believe your meeting is the product of intervention most divine. Divine intervention, huh? Madame Sa, if you would be so inclined, I would like to take you to meet the headmistress of our humble scholasticate. Alright, take me to your leader. Oh, how pretty. The snow is all falling down. Like, slowly. By your deeds was light shed on certain inconsistencies in Ishgard history, and to a lesser extent, the Church's teachings. Needless to say, the resulting controversy has strained the relationship between the people and the clergy. Oh wow, this is actually much sooner than I thought. The foundation of our great city-state rests upon the wisdom of the Enchiridion. Alas, the lowborn in particular have suffered greatly as a result of erroneous interpretations. Many have even begun to wonder if all our precepts have been thus distorted. We of the Scholasticate are wont to reflect upon these revelations deeper than most. Although we live as scholars, we have grown complacent, accepting a single interpretation set forth by the Archbishop and his predecessors. Yeah, back when it was a theocracy, which is no longer the case. Oh, that's Halone. This is the first time I'm seeing Halone's statue. Oh shit. I swear to God, they better show her in one of the Aglia raids, the Alliance raids where we see the gods. I've already seen 4 of them. I want to see more of them. She has to be one of them. I mean, there's 12 of them. And we saw 4 boss fights already in the first raid. So, by that logic, it should be 4, 8, 12. Because it's usually 3 Alliance raids. Come on, Halone has to be one of them. She just has to be. And I want to see if it's as close to this freaking statue right here. Just like Valgar was. Although we are openly reevaluating our teachings, our students continue to be targeted by those who feel they have been deceived. As you yourself have no doubt seen, there are those who would rather purge the city of all clergy, regardless of their guilt. Holy shit. So it went from like a theocracy to like the people suddenly becoming not atheist, or more like a, well, no, there's another word for it. An anti-theist, I think. Like just against religion in general. Or maybe just this particular religion. Anti-theist. But with you on our side, surely those miscreants would think twice before harming our students. Pray come and visit our halls, and certain students would be put at ease to see you again as well. Oh man. So first we see the extreme of a theocracy really pushing it through Heavensward, and now we're seeing the other side of the extreme, or at least the two wrongs do not make a right, which is what the other people who are against like the religion now are like pushing against. Oh man. Oh, do I get to see my homeboy? I must take my leave and return to the cathedral. Or Mathai, I don't know. Mathai has been a pleasure. It has been a pleasure. Madam Sa, I sincerely hope you shall consider my offer to meet with the headmistress. Halone's blessings be upon you both. Alright. Alright, let's head over to the cathedral. Why can't they just adhere to like the one rule, you know? You know, I mean, you can do this religion or you don't have to. Just don't be an asshole about it. God. That's all you gotta do. Just don't be an asshole. Yes, the headmistress. Or whatever the other girl's name was. Oh wait, why is my chat... being weird. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay, well... I think something popped up. I mean, I saw it show up on the thing here, but I don't see it showing up on my chat. Like on my phone where I'm looking at the chat. Please don't think that I'm ignoring you, I swear. I'm not. It's not on purpose. Technical difficulties. Madam Sa, welcome to the Scholasticate. I appreciate you coming all this way, but I'm afraid the headmistress is not here at the moment. She has taken leave to rest. Forgive me, but I must ask you to meet with her another day. After I came all this way, how dare you? It truly is a pity, as I too was looking forward to her audience with you. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Father Brubanon. I have heard much about you from Sister Gatel. In the headmistress's absence, I have been charged with tending to myriad administrative matters. While that would ordinarily constitute as simply waxing the seal to a pile of parchments, I've been forced to take a more hands-on approach. The deputy headmaster and I were just discussing a rather troubling event which occurred soon after our students' encounter in the room, and we fear it may be connected. What's going on? Madam Sa, you're familiar with the statue of Saint Valorant? The one in the center of the forum. House the male stonemasons have been working on chiseling a new head, and one of our students has been tasked with overseeing their work. Unfortunately, the student has since reported that the piece has vanished from the artisan's workshop. Given that it has little monetary value, Father Brubanon and I cannot help but wonder if the culprit bears a grudge towards the student. Briarden, consulting inspector, at your service. Hey, hey! Wait, double take. Siri, what brings you here of all places? Don't tell me. You were the hero that the students have been murmuring about. I cannot say I'm surprised. You are acquainted with my nephew. That's your nephew? Oh shit, Madam Sa. Yes, my uncle. You could say our paths have crossed. More than once. Well... I like how you stared at me first. An idea occurs to me. Suri is an adventurer of exceptional skill, in combat and deduction both. Pray, allow me to appoint her as my assistant. No, associate. In my work here at the Scholasticate. Alright, I can be an associate. A prolonged association is like to raise more than a few eyebrows, if not invite criticism. While I understand your concern, I am willing to trust Briarden's judgment. Madam Sa has shown nothing but compassion towards our students. That's me. Compassion. At least permit me her company in ascertaining the piece's whereabouts. You may judge the value of our association afterwards. It's kind of funny because I like that he's vouching for you right here because he acknowledges your ability in the ARR Hilda quests. Compassion with her guns, yes. I like how that can go both ways. Guns as in, you know, the actual weapon, and then guns with the, you know, arms, muscles, big muscles. Very well, but no one is to speak of this to the headmistress. I'll allow Madam Sa to accompany you, but only for the duration of the investigation. And for the love of the Fury, be discreet. Discreet is my middle name. Well, no, not really, but still. Excellent. Come, sir. Our first course of action will be to question the student responsible for overseeing the statue's restoration. Alright, let's do this. Like he's doing it. Alright, get to join my boy. Oh my god, he does it too. Riordan! It's kind of funny because you see him like... You really see things get under his skin when you see the Hilda quest. Because Hildy just rubs him the wrong way. Wait, did I fucking miss it? I used to do that with my glasses too. Honestly, I wear glasses and I do this. I still do that. Push him up like a anime villain. Oh, right. Wait, is this guy he's in? Wait, I want to talk to him. Suit and white pumice dust. We have our boy. Damn, he already got that? Damn, Riordan, you're really good. Madam Sa, a pleasant surprise to see you once more. Praise be to Holone. Sup? So what's this thing about the head going missing? So you're asking after the statue piece. I made sure to lock the workshop door, so I don't understand how it could have been taken. But worry not. I take full responsibility and will personally see it return. That won't be necessary. Inspector Riordan, at your service. I am told you were recently harassed by several ruffians in the broom, and I suspect they may be responsible for this theft. What can you tell me about these men? It looks like he knew you. Nothing, Inspector. I had never seen them before in my life. And besides, why would they want to steal a statue piece? It makes no sense. In any event, as I said, the responsibility is mine and mine alone. Now, if you would excuse me. Oh wow, that was a very rushed answer. Huh. Admiral's sense of responsibility notwithstanding, he's clearly hiding something. Yep. I like that. Sir, I think we have found our answers in the Foundation. I'll make inquiries in the room. I ask that you keep an eye out on the forum. Many miscreants are wont to delight in their misdeeds, and this one may be drawn to a statue. I do like that, I mean, obviously the Hildy quests are like all goofiness and stuff, despite being all about detective work and all that. But this here is actual serious detective work. Alright, so let's go to the Forgotten Night. I'll probably push for like another 20 minutes and then we'll probably stop there. Because if it's gonna be as long as I think it's gonna be, I don't think I'll finish it like tonight. I found him. And Ben. You again. I try not to meddle in my affairs. Away with you. Away with ye. Sup? Madam Sa, how did you... I suppose I should be honest with you. I'm certain the stolen piece is in that crate. I know you're helping the inspector, but I beg you. Let me try to reason with Ben first. Fine, but if it doesn't work, then I'm gonna point a gun at him. Now I'll get up talking. Ben, please return the statue piece, and all shall be forgiven. You do understand the consequences of what you're doing? Defiling a saint's monument is a serious crime. When Father Chasseau read his stories at the orphanage, you loved the ones about Saint Valorant. Do you not wish to see the statue restored? Saint Valorant. An Azure Dragoon who drew the Great Worm away from Ishgard. For all we know, that too is a lie. The Holy See and the bloody Highborn deceived us, Theo. They built their fortunes on our backs. But you would willingly believe those lies if it meant a chance at a better life for yourself? Oh, that was more of an exclamation. Well, I mean, it can work as a question, too. I knew you were the one behind this. You've been following Theo and me ever since we met in the broom. Oh, hey, Lee. Lee, Theo, and Ben. Be careful, Sari. He's not going to give up without a fight. Oh, is that so? Well, wait, all of you. I still believe Ben will do what's right. There you go again, turning up your nose and speaking shite as if you're one of them. Don't you see? I am doing what's right. I am ridding us of these false heroes. Ugh, keep your bloody head and your library and lessons filled with lies. Believe them if you want. You're just as bad as the rest. Aw, man. I didn't get to use my gun. He was right to be angry. I dreamt of teaching our people to walk in Haloni's grace. But when the scripture itself has been called into question, how am I to find my own way? Whatever should I do? Forge ahead until the end. False or not, they are the people's hope. That is true. I mean, it does. I mean, sure, they might be able to disprove that some of them have lies and stuff, but it doesn't mean that the core base of it, you know, like of this theology, you know, it doesn't mean that it's bad. It just got misconstrued because of, well, people. The people who are in charge of Ishgard. They're the ones that twisted it. My own path. You mean interpret the scripture on my own? A different approach to our faith, to be sure. But mayhap you have the right of it. Forgive me, Ben, but I've come too far to give up now. If Halone's teachings have been distorted by man's hand, oh, there it is, then by man's hand must they be redeemed. There we go! That's a good boy. That's all well and good, but we won't change Ishgard by standing around in the snow. At least Ben left us the statue piece. We best return it before that price peacock starts squawking to the deputy headmaster. Will you come too, Sari? I'm sure he will appreciate your help in retrieving it. Well. So far, I'm really liking Lee. He is very proactive. Oh, I hope this doesn't, like, bite me in the ass later on. Pray, keep your voice down when inside the scholastic. Shut up, don't tell me what to do. Nerd. Theo already explained everything. We recovered the statue piece, and that's what matters. Well, that is that. All's well that ends well, yes? I guess. Briarden? I see you found the boy and the missing statue piece. Care to share with us the details? Sure. Here we fucking go. Madam Sir, I see you returned as well. Lee and Theo must have just finished explaining to me what happened. I thank you for your help in resolving this matter swiftly. But there appears to be something missing. Sari, pray tell, what became of the suspect? Surely these two wish to seek justice for the theft. I think he's a friend of theirs, and they don't want to hurt him. Those two will tell you not, Inspector, for they are culprits whom you seek. Oh, they are the culprits whom you seek. What? Aw, don't tell me it's that smug bastard. Oh, it is him. I fucking knew it. I knew it. I knew he was gonna come back. Allow me to shed some light on this troubling situation. As the son of House Zamail, what is it with fucking House Zamail having these smug assholes walking around? Like, it's not just this guy. It was also that one fucker in the Machinist Questline. Fucking Grinch guy. I don't remember his name, but I called him Grinch. Because the latter part of it said Grinch. Well, at least there's two of them, but I don't know about if there's any more. I don't recall anymore, but... God damn. That's the second time, though. As the son of House Mail, it pained me to learn that artisans' precious work had been spirited away. So, I saw fit to conduct my own investigation. I almost said investigación. I followed Lee at a distance, only to find him and his friend consorting with the culprit. Camaraderie among orphans in the broom is to be expected, but to steal the saint's head so that they may retrieve it to prove their merit. And such desperation that they would desecrate a tome in this manner. You would expect a seminarian to treat any holy text with the utmost care, even if they are but children's stories. Piss off, you piggish horse, son. Yeah, you tell him. Sari was there. She'll tell you you're wrong. Enough! You will all conduct yourselves with decorum as befits seminarians. Lee, you will discuss penance for your foul language anon. Aww. Father Bruanon, if I may, the next time the Scholastic apportions work with the sacred monuments, pray entrust the task to me. I am certain the artisans of my work would be at ease knowing their work was in cleaner, more dependable hands. As for my ignoble peers, if the comprehension of advanced scripture is still beyond you, such that you require a tattered tome of children's lessons, then allow me to procure for you a new copy with mine own coin. You need not thank me. House Zamail prides itself on its charity to the deprived. But my tome, if you would... Ugh. Just how long are you planning to lie there? Oh my god. I'm sorry I'm laughing, but it just reminded me of that fucking meme with the Pepe on the floor with the spilled food and he's looking up. He's looking up at his shadow. This is what I just pictured, just him on the floor and then looking up, bam, these girls. Oh shit. You're completely hopeless. Anyway, isn't that the girl I was talking to earlier? And damn baddies. Thank you, Lacey. Oh, it's... Oh, man. Oh, that was great. Oh, that was great. Peas of a pod, yep. God, this is what happens when you let him walk all over you. It'll be a miracle we're not branded heretics by the end of this term. Lee Theomacent, consider this a warning. You were saved this time solely by Madame Su's integrity and the grace of the Fury. But I will not turn a blind eye if you continue to fraternize with questionable company. Ah, oh, wait, I thought it was Briarden, but I guess it's a different dude. Ah, the insurmountable wall between the highborn and lowborn. I wonder, did our ancestors build it, brick by brick? Or was it fate which drove us apart? And where shall we go from here? It's weird that the looks of this character is looking very sinister, and yet the questions that they're talking about does not feel like it. Or at least I'm not getting that feeling. Excellent work, Sari. I had no doubts that you would rise to the challenge. You're damn right. Nansa, I must apologize for the behavior of my students. They have been at each other's throats since the revelations came to light. As for your performance, you have surpassed my expectations, and I will allow you to assist Briarden in his work at the Scholasticate. Well done. Huzzah! If I may be so bold, Uncle, though I have but arrived, and this is the only case you have had me investigate thus far, I must say that I found it rather a waste of my talents. He's like, this shit was so simple, it feels like a waste. While theft is indeed a serious matter, I cannot help but wonder if this was merely some pretense. Surely you have a more pressing problem? An astute observation. I expect nothing less. There is indeed another matter I should discuss with you, and your newly appointed associate. Balancing the spear. I had better start from the beginning. It would not do to involve Madame Sub with our affairs without first ensuring she possesses a proper understanding of how our seminary functions and how we have been forced to change. Knowledge is power. And knowing is half the battle. You see, most men and women of the cloth go on to live fulfilling lives as pastors, academics, and poets. However, those who graduate from the Scholasticate with the highest marks are given an opportunity to serve in the vault, and perhaps one day rise to prominence. The stakes are quite high for those who seek such prestige, for they know full well that their academic performance may determine their future. It is they who strive for the top 3 seats that are granted the Scholasticate's official endorsement. The Trinity. Oh shit. The Father and Son and the Holy Spirit? And so those who wish to guide Ishgar's faithful spend their days accumulating marks through academic pursuits, while at the same time honing their skills to persuade others to share their interpretations of Scripture. But until now, it resulted in no more than the occasional lively debate, for the Holy See was ultimately responsible for dictating doctrine. Ranking was naturally determined by one's familiarity with said doctrine. However, in light of recent events, that is no longer an option. Simply put, we cannot currently assess their academic performance in the traditional manner, as a significant portion of the curriculum has been called into question. As a result, we have been forced to consider more subjective methods. And in this time of uncertainty, students are wont to lash out at their peers, whom they fear will exploit this interim system to their advantage. Distressing, I suppose, but what does this have to do with us? I require your unparalleled skills of observation and deduction. Oh, we're going to a cutscene. The only way to put an end to this bickering between students is to ensure, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that our interim evaluations are conducted in a fair and equitable manner. I ask you to stand as an observer. Until a new curriculum is decided, our evaluation system is vulnerable. In other words, you want us to catch the cheaters. Precisely. Now then, I've received word that the headmistress has returned to her office in the cathedral. I would ask that you introduce yourselves. Oh shit, we get to finally meet her, huh? But there is something you should keep in mind when speaking with Headmistress Elvian. She was appointed to her position by the former Archbishop. Thus, her views on the curriculum are quite traditional. Ugh. Oof, about that, I mean, I did kill the last Archbishop. Oh shit. I would advise you to discuss matters regarding the Holy See with the utmost care. Okay, I'll try not to mention that I killed the last Archbishop. And all the heavens were. Oh man. To know that your character single-handedly, well, almost single-handedly, like, tore apart the base of a faith. Well, not base, but like part of a faith. And the way the whole friggin' society was structured. Oof. Wait a minute. God damn it, I thought it was... Wait a minute, no, wait. It's in here. Oh, you mean I could walk in here? I never walked in here? Oh, I guess I had no reason to, but still. Although Uncle said we should speak with care, we would be remiss in our duties if we refrain from asking difficult questions. I trust you agree. Of course, Bryden. We've been expecting you. The headmistress awaits you within. You heretic. Oh, man. Well, I did talk to a dragon. They would consider me a heretic for that. Or at least they would have, but not anymore. I think. Headmistress Elvian, may I have the pleasure to introduce the individuals who shall be in charge of keeping order at the Scholasticate. This is Consulting Inspector Briarden, and his associate, Sarisa. Consulting. I forgot that that's basically what they refer to him. Or at least that's the title that Briarden was going by in ARR. I just remember that fucking Hilda kept fucking up the title. At one point he did call him Condescending Inspector, which wasn't wrong. Sup. I think you know me. They can't tell you if they are dead. Exactly. Sarisa? I must say, Father Brevenon, your selections are rather appropriate. Ahem. We thank you both for your service in our time of need. I trust that Father Brevenon has briefed you on our humble seminary. St. Endelon Scholasticate has produced Ishgard's finest clergy for centuries, including countless men and women who have served in the highest echelons of the Holy See. All of whom were spared a brutal death on the battlefield in service to a misguided war they perpetrated. Or so some might be given to say. Indeed, some might, and they would not be entirely mistaken. For while we were wholly unaware of the deception perpetrated by the archbishops, we did unwittingly sustain it to our sorrow. The idea that we willingly subjected them to false precepts is, of course, preposterous, a contrived fantasy. Nevertheless, some fervently believe it true, and these self-same individuals have come to view our instructors and students as targets for their misguided anger. It is of paramount importance that we restore faith in the teachings. Yet how are we to regain the trust of the common man when our own seminarians are embroiled in childish quarrels? You refer to this tension regarding the interim evaluation system. Quite frankly, it is but one facet. Classes have also been suspended until we complete our own painstaking review of the curriculum. Damn. So not only did we fuck up the way society is structured in this place, but we also messed up the schools like this too. Or at least this particular school. Some students have taken leave, while the more dedicated have taken upon themselves to conduct independent work to demonstrate their merits. We cannot allow this situation to continue indefinitely. Graduation is approaching, and we must make our recommendations. But the senior class is divided. They know not how they will be evaluated. Rather, they understand how they will be evaluated, but have no faith that our methods will produce a fair result. A concern not without merit. I must confess, I too suspect that some may be driven to manipulate the interim system to their advantage. I expect some have already tried, but that is why we have brought in outside observers. Inspector Briarden, Sarisa, if anyone is engaging in unscrupulous behavior, I should have it brought to an end at once. May the Fury guide you in your task. You got it. Don't worry, nothing like pointing a gun into someone will get them to quiet down. Oh man, it was starting to get good. Although we should probably stop there. Oh, next time, I mean, aside from the leveling I'm gonna do, I will not continue this quest until the next time next time I want to stream this game. For now, I want to kind of like shift gears again, like I said, Subnautica. So the next time I play, I mean, I'll probably, do that. But for now, gotta work on leveling this class to level 90. God damn. But at least GPS quests do level up a little faster in the Shadowbringers dungeons. The trust should be fine. I just don't like working with trust for the most part, at least when it's, in terms of grinding. I don't like working with them through as a tank, just because they're slow. The DPS is so slow. Okay, but yeah, anyway, we'll stop here. Or at least, I mean, I'm gonna keep playing. I'm gonna grind right now, level grind, but I will not continue this quest. Like I said, this is new to me. I completely forgot about this until while I was running around freaking Ishgard right now, and then I remembered it. I remember it was a thing. So, to keep it like that, and also to keep my reactions fresh, yeah, we're not gonna go. I mean, I wouldn't do that to you guys either. I wouldn't dare do a quest line without showing it to you guys. Alright, so hopefully, next time I stream, we can, oh, I just realized, because, I mean, we're gonna need one of each type. So, hopefully next time I stream, I'll have this one mostly maxed out, and then we can switch over to Rogue, and then we can check that out. I'm only level 11, baby levels right now. But that's gonna be fun. Or, if you'd rather see it, we can do Arcanist too. Arcanist was pretty good too, from what I remember. Although that one is more fresh on my mind. Honestly, I'm struggling to remember how Rogue went. The beginning levels I remember. But that's only because I barely did it with Seri way back. So it's still somewhat fresh, but I know I leveled it before to 60 on my main account, but I don't remember the levels after this, the quest levels after this, or even the beginning ninja levels. It just seems really fuzzy. I don't. Wow. Then again, it's been years ago since I last did it. It was back when Heavensward was current, so that was years ago. Yeah, so maybe that's why. Anyway, okay, so we're gonna stop here, call it a night. And we're gonna focus on Subnautica and even Crash Bandicoot. I will do Crash Bandicoot. It's just, Subnautica's being really fun right now. But hey, we're gonna do Crash Bandicoot for a change of pace too. Alright, so with that, good night everyone, and see ya. Bye bye.